It's time that we set the agenda, and I have to tell you, this one you can't escape it. You need this information, you need this knowledge because wow. Today we have again in studio Apostle Thomas Kusi Appiah. He is a relationship coach and of course a security intelligence analysis. And we are going to continue our conversation on dating in church. Dating in church. If you missed those episodes past week, I would entreat you that go to our social media page, maxtvgh on Facebook. All the videos are there on our YouTube page too. You find the videos. A very, very good morning to you.
Good morning.
Wife, Baba.
Also, wife, Alice.
Yeah. Baba, your friend then?
Oh, Baba, no. Your friend Brajo.
Brajo. Well done. You be good. Oh, yeah, dear. All right. Thank you very much. In fact, this is another week. And I'm so glad that we're going to continue our conversation on dating in church. For those who are watching for the first time, let's look at dating before we even proceed into offending all the things that we need to talk. What are dating? What is it?
So, my main
for those who are watching for the first time.
Yeah, good morning to Adofua or Shea Sabri. Good morning to Mami Joy.
Hello.
And indeed, Joy to who knew any aje.
Of course.
Unless Yamin Shambi John Palmudi. And come here and come by your exam so far. Say, I will boss with Chamber. Say so far, then was here. Son of Baba Yona. Oh, person so far, the Tawushiano. Not why I recap enough Matuaso.
And your man near Dawson.
Because
Mrinty.
So far, that was less.
Oh, I've learned so much. And I have to say, sir, one of the most important things is that before you even do anything or get into a relationship, you know, you have to become friends with that particular person. Yeah. Not friends as having sex and all of that, but friends of just knowing the person before you get involved with that individual. So that's one thing that I have learned.
And Mama Joy said,
it's important to know who you are.
Okay.
It's important to understand your core character, your temperament, know your strengths and your weaknesses. Start working on it before you venture into any relationship. And one very important, say, if we understood the true meaning of dating, the church would encourage it. Yeah. And so much more.
All right. So I think saying one why idea. So I think
clap for yourself.
So I think say yeah, she dating. I can say dating no a period or the access so any nipa so that you can now make a decision. Say, can we take it to that level now? Your friend marriage now to a pre-assessment stage. What you say? Just will be a crack to idea now. We will some more questions. Start ideas from a major in them also to who the size. No, what I do who Saturday size. Who don't know size. Now say a time at man do fear. Where don't say your size and your size. So the whole concept of dating is say yeah, share a pre-assessment stage. Now you be seeing who says dating something it's important to even encourage it, but it must be encouraged with principles. And you move into the principles now. And we realize that now the first principle said guide on said you must identify yourself. You should know your strength, your weakness, your temper, all those are so important. Many people don't know themselves. And now have you wondered why people will marry and years later or I said this woman was not the best choice, or this man was not the best. You didn't hear? That person did not even know on one personal vision what you say. When you say no, be your software. At that time, I want to into a bar or better the name on the day, and they were dear Pejano, or be minister, or be MP, or be say, I for sure, but not so send for time. But it's important to know where you walk and the guiding principle. Then we now also realize that the next way also they say friendship is a bedrock. Meaning that it's so dangerous to meet somebody who now because of fitting into sacred space. Because we pictures what trash na jim. Obi for batun, obi for baslo, backers here. Who now them penny bini. Attraction is key. Attraction is important, but attraction is not the only foundation in the make choice. Because here we say the other element. So friendship and benny panel. Intimate Christian be present as mewaro. If we say wrong, and all your bounce be my bishop is say I'll marry you now. So I just know. I can say a high voltage message. You need to step it down. The entire fan down for what do you even know about the person? I will never can worry us. That's what dating is important. Get to know yourself. What I said, and that's what we mean. Say, what dating? I said, they can even date more men.
Yeah.
Because eventually, one, you are not importing anything in marriage into dating.
Yeah.
Sex, investment. Maybe you date no ocean in school. Maybe you date no diamond. You're wrong. Don't import anything meant for marriage
into
when you make you commitment. But see, that's when people make a lot of wrong choices because what's your investment now? Why you when the is so huge that I cannot let you go. If you require investment of abortion, or in you see a year, it will whom some car. You'll be anti So the kind of investment we do in dating, and one major problem, friendship is a key. So be a friend to the person. That's the third one. And you can identify yourself. Friendship. And you sure the third one. So not every relationship must lead to marriage. Man share with him from day one. You mean just what share less with any papa. But the point is, vision now how our person can unless fit into that. The first will be a good man doesn't mean he will be a good husband. Let me repeat it.
So far as someone is a good man doesn't mean he will be a good husband.
Somebody may also be a very good woman, but it doesn't mean so be a good wife. Because everybody wants the meaning of wife and husband. I say, I feel better here. Why? Because Obama, you can fit well. And they appreciate you. But the way admire expectation woman, you may not do it. So you may be a good husband to Mami Joy, but you may not be a good husband to Adoma because your husband role is defined by your partner.
Yes.
So you may be a good person, but to be a husband means also to be here and you may be my obano. And to see and the fact that that person is a good person or be a penation, that's not mean he will be a good husband. The same way the first and a good woman. That's what it's important to here. Said not every relationship must lead to marriage. From me assessing can we fit together. Then the fourth principle when you say it's a period of checking your compatibility. And we looked at three things at the time.
Yeah.
Three things: spiritual, psychological, sociological. Can you imagine sending people between the same church? Meanwhile, they are not spiritually compatible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because see, at the uncle we may be in the same church. Now you're teaching about so should we know why Muslim call the same church. Now even there are people in the same church, yet spiritually they are not compatible.
They are not on the same.
Why? Because see, there are many things that we break people around them. Oh, me name it not the same church. Me, what me imagine is I saw the encounter every day. You come up once in a year. Every I mean so joy. Until I say I saw the outside the BOC ye. So every day me share some time could dimechi. Ne ko. You're not the same church, but many understanding this and yam some sharp mum. What does it? And the mere was your the same church doesn't mean some warrior, monk class. People are clashing. Oh, Papa, so is that what the initial didn't cry and crown media. I mean, me caught it first and my bomb empire for the whole year. Me can be somebody can relate.
Yes.
The same church. But in tears here, even spiritual matters, or be spiritual, you say, empire the more and team. I mean, Yankupon, you didn't really show. 1 to 1 meditation at one pie. Once on tears, the same church, church and pie, what dear, some 81 verse 10 was open your mouth wide and I will bless it. It's a pie and not one day. It's one warrior, you know, one person. We did it. And now disturb me. My friend, my bread. Wait, it will be a guano. Because the first year to the same church, that's not mean we are spiritually compatible.
I like that.
What I say? Yeah. So it's important to check. This is what affects you. Can you imagine what worry by man in all the same church? I feel about person you'll be wondering, hey, and never pay you all this same year now. All because I didn't into so one need the same part when you or being corrected that mindset. One need a class spiritually because we want to so you did the mission. It's important. So the mere fact was she'll be fun. Many of us are here sharing from different churches. Oh, in the different denominations, which one and there near my clashing. But I just want to bring to attention of viewers, never even assume same she'll be the same church. Now no mami back frame. Or nili kunkwasa. Don't say the church doctrine it say okunu ono okunu ware. Na mumu baako ejaya so na wa be unbeliever. So to the church no, will be a believer no be obasa so ni bi. Yeah, that's the doctrine.
Yeah.
All friend was because was here so na ni nje ho. Ono onye na so oja na ware. Meanwhile so oja so ntia see papa no ko jai no.
Hey, yeah.
I am not
unbeliever.
That yes, what that particular church no. What be your unbeliever?
Yeah.
It's yet the same church. And so challenges the whole. So check your spiritual compatibility, check your psychological, and the sociological now things you interact with. Adeɛ bi interact with into one cast from physical way to fear free mu school a wokɔ yɛ nneɛma abusua adeɛ bi a it can impact nafo no monam obi compare emasemo so nafo no monam omo yɛ nafo mi yɛn omo kɔchi girls no mo de baako ato so kwanya dey also mo baako so anything around you can impact your marriage we in-laws anyway so check it do we how our worry me me fantini now or some funny mindset about fancy the way say fancy we say in marriage no now say who do or you fall and we do be a worry you go feel say who do me try when you how do we even accommodate what do you worry about from a tribe or Bema from a tribe and so no who show mother but me can people can
they do that all the time
and as I told them you to know
and I ni kwesi din komo wa ha ofantini a odi frafra ni akɔkyerɛ ne maame omu fu maame ni hwɛ ne ba na o say idomu omu na just onye
yeah we put the safe na omo me ka omo ma wari area so sorry the bia and I what be na no no aka for the say be person me bobi diwa mo dey say we say as I for the say
what's the jokers your pension was yet ban somewhere
so the point is that other be that say upo here no quality no
it hurts
it creates a lot of way so do you accept the now for on worry you better say me pay wadam for me pay we that's something in namono you begin to assess the people around him who will challenge your who is that's a period that it's a period of shaping yourself and that the fifth one the period of shaping yourself and to be dating momuna many alliance and many joy namono me sure that one for no more names no because me check sociological one was no and nipa we dear moame can I talk to her many can obetie many can want no so no be ya worry
so people yes say bi mu very good to the point that we need to buy ACA for so many years
it's true because I say I know that the day you meet a woman now you can't marry the two of you are going to pretend to you marry it's obvious who say and then that's because it will be a full topic that friendship alone means Messia will not many will build that common interest now there are things that ubetimi akan friend lessons the elements of friendships and obi utimi untimi ntasimi na for the job or kasa mi ntie no enti obetimi akoye bone ko baba beka unjudge no you become non-judgmental the all can when you nje with but utie no so that you look for a right opportunity time and I say a right time now when that ne all can and akoye den and I no that's why people marry today they can't even communicate with their wife and their husband because who cast and no ba na be mo two am so when you are friends, they are almost every behavior. That's why you see the presence like you. Baby, you were never a friend to that person who violated that principle. What is here? So all good say, yeah, because you were never a friend. So who are for by you'll be surprised the things you know about her. Because offense comes after all, unless they say she need him. And to all it offense you. But the day of God says, I'm a worry, no. Because now watch the Bible says, Proverbs 24:3 through wisdom a house is built. Now watch it. What is wisdom? Wisdom is the application of knowledge. So if I want Alex to marry me, then I need to get every information. Then Alex, then won't pay. And I have to apply it. And to never go when I'm less important, hiding.
Because what committing
I have to be wise. Unless in A, B, C, D. Wisdom is application of knowledge. Yeah. So that knowledge, I mean, you are less one to know. Me sure you may woman who and ninja hona. What's this year? I mean, may apply knowledge. The pension, my mom, my year, the man.
If you say, what castle or be worry me?
Of course, yeah, be worry.
But so, but say Adam for.
You don't worry yourself hiding anything. After I am for. You understand? So the principles, they are laws. So you see, when people come and they are complaining about the relationship, they will also know because you cannot get to know where they violated.
Yes.
You will know where they violated. Or the BBC that you are never a friend. Who is that person who will be here? You go to the friend. The best person to tell about somebody is a friend. So be a friend. Don't just walk around mewaro. The behavior of your best you. I get my point. So be a friend. For mommy joy by 20 come up, men worry no worry ya.
In this context, would you say it is good to tell the persons that want to date you?
No.
You don't
you
have
don't
to.
even about it. Sometimes it depends on how we meet in the panel. Baby, I want to be a friend. No. Mami Joy, madam, for I want to be your friend. You need to be wisdom to know how to friendship. So, because friendship, when you say a friend, will be a person you must also be a friend. How? You must show that caring and affection. And saying, who say on two way, me person me find them for and come on, me need you know. And Tiasia may build, you know, a dear impact may because you go into adding somebody's life.
Apostle, this is very tricky, because a biana obano me peno pa, but because of wisdom, ninti, enya dia me can any who say be me peno. So I want to really become closer to her for her to reveal her true nature and of course and see whether we're compatible now. So how do you go about that? Ebi obano, you want to be a friend for a very long time, who know be so be fa.
Now, unless I think that the principles are yeshemuno, some of us ni na no. Me today can I say ni na no.
What you want say? One case hold me.
So now there's a point. Ni na no the foundation. I look at what they can say. It's a period of checking your compatibility. Baby, a chance. Normally, a chance if the sociological no. Me who they were joys to na. Yeah, they me penny bini. Attraction no hope. Because you're looking at the social physical way, you know. But that alone is not enough. Who say mami joy to the control in the pedia air agenda. This body is a container. Tabet mu bo fe pa so this can be wo mini mokum. So e nim de. So if you are just now say because there na ma when attraction you know e ni pedia. They were here in name be and attract to the person. Who say chale we dey one worry na me wu. Who say me chechim say e chemicals say we are doing dopamine and I release it. And you are so into the person say you feel good about the person. Where the media I don't know. But nim de na here dey come say am wo who say and only good, but it ain't enough to even assume say man worry na we free me some areas no because now what you hold that don't just something that go here or to tell where the man worry me win. What part so do be boy German that day not done it to cry.
Aye. Oh yeah, that one.
Because in your mind and your heart, I cannot take somebody here or cheat it.
But this is the stage. I'm not for we was a stage whereby Oban on country say, okay, I want to date you, I want to marry you. But now you know pursue or you're downfall. So it'll be all your friends and the pros and the cons and mistakes from the person or the person as a whole. But when to me
so I tell you, I mean more interested in say a period near saying or say you by 1 month date or say by 1 year. Because the point is I mean who was a papa more that's what share about. Now within 1 month, minimum sorry, papa. Yes, sir. And you better more check the status. Never more create test near. So a structure. Now look at it. Who share our ban? The point they have it address. Oh, market strict. Now good market scheme. I won't struggle. I mean, Santrabi. Oh, good market scheme. So in India, you didn't we ever your market scheme. So much share over here. Me huna makume pum 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 pum. Me huna nam no. A sociological. In
a case that a man says or a woman says, I want to settle.
I know you're dangerous.
Yeah.
What did you? And you're more dangerous. Yes. I know the problem. That's why this education is so important. You're ready to marry proper. But you see, marriage, now in the year worrying because you're another person worry at the emergency level. Emergency level. I'm old. I need children. I need somebody to and all the reasons man need emergency. And at the emergency level, planning is not there. Time again, especially COVID, no pandemic, no. I buy no take you all our rights. Because that freedom of movement. And see a difference because we're in emergency. Emergency bar. That's why people cannot even open their eyes because now can even they pursue. And even anything to correct you see it as a hindrance. As long as somebody says 6 months, 6 months a day, 6 months a day, emergency level with our word. Why should we do counting for 6 months? No. Yeah, the fire day. Why? Because matter. Me age me so many of us move into marriage or think of going into marriage when we are at the emergency level. But the issue, you know, what which right from JSS, no, what did they say? So you begin to make friends now. What I say, right from just what did I say? It's not about me because say what the way for that. No, me ain't no. Me ma for instance, no. What was not count temperament touch on. Oh yeah, I've taught my children. And you show movie new equipment to in temperament. The entire says when you understanding about nipa. And to who no never watch at war. And to one train my our time as sono. What do that stage? I feel here warrior no. About sending your eyes should be close to a lot of things because you are at emergency level.
Wow.
Oh yes. And you are not that dangerous thing. And to one time, I want to settle down. Want to be an intelligent Jano.
Okay. Apostle, what about four? So, what's the baby principles? No, Mr. We say yes 7 or 6.
Yeah,
10. And from last
year 10.
10.
Yes.
It's a say what about 5?
Yeah, yeah. So the fifth one, I mean.
Because I
want to settle, flee. It's an ongoing area.
Yeah. So that's near a period of checking your shared vision. Now, there are 4 great areas, unless so no Baba worry. Number 1, checking move up to go away. Number 1, finances. Say you mean you name Mammy John is it send what will be your 4 money languages. Your woman, your drivers. Drivers fund no yes it was about the children way ya be. On when your handles is your bed dress up attack and pistre, no at 100, no to no cannot no one. On 400 the abyss watch now, brother in
life is short for.
Yes, on no woman is a car, maybe you'll pay 1,500. Now our now money be 1,000, so general manage for the manta, over another quality. On 400 the abyss now. They only think about today. And they are not bad wives, so they are also good. We bought them the same bad amount. No. Oh yeah, you are 1 million dollars is a banter. Oh, this is a house. Sometimes oh baby, oh the baby are bad. But one show you obey a bad wife or bad husband. Because so the 4 levels were shared. I mean, finances. Also to check it. Maybe an woody. We say, I mean, come maybe a account of crime because you know. On only another level of finance from analytics. Collect from the SR. One will start 10 billion and more time. Now we start 10 is also required. In their mind, they only give money when they know what you're going to use for. It's only net now to me instead of this require. And say BT maybe because there's another group of them expressive. They see money as a way to show their love. For them. So on frequency we say we start. And what one word say. And can we dreams only the task is what should I done? The imagine people million of wage is a steady edge of one over rent, or better Diane, or baby view of you to know yes. When you wouldn't told this transfer with some okra saying, or moment is start building investment. Only yes, Cafono, and so no one was Senica. No, you old car, they only build investment. You need some of these things. And to my major my major friends will be sister. Papa is not you don't need anything. No, to know there. Hey, buy my point to me. And I'm talking 20,000 crown money. But what I say, one thing say we won't hear BBA, won't hear BBA. Away, I go be a warrior. Because you food know that this one is not on your name. Many little you or be friend of one thing. Now want to know his time. And so me on mammy be because to me, aunt once on any pabonini. And also any pabonini, but mobile clash. So finances number 1. Number 2, parenting. Many marriages are collapsing because you're worried and we married ourselves, but we forgot to marry a father for our children, a mother for our children.
Wow.
We choose partners for ourselves, forgetting say, oh, can this man be a good husband, father to your child? Can this woman be a good mother to your child? And in fact, it goes beyond that. Can this woman help me to be a good father? 2 things. So, can she be a good mother? Can she help me to be a good father? Now, but I'm so sure. Can this man be a good father? Can he help me to be a good man? Or baby warrior, I do me ba. Me ba yam. Every so by spare the rod and spoil the child. Prince of the
I was up for yes. Obviously, 1 year, if you have run the door, so Martin CDB because we was for any Apostle Thomas Kusi Appiah in a ding como. Yeah, the principles of dating. Yeah, twas bear now what you mean, sir, and I can one what you mean, sir. And to Facebook, now what you mean, you know, I did can so the bear and the over to yes, Apostle.
So now what's less? More remind who come out that you didn't even come to you share any hard day near Toa Beach anyway, and now I'm wabba. Obey ya dia wotiano na no obey. Hey, Aden, who person come back, obi breaking for but don't mind your father or you wicked. That's what many children grew up thinking their father or their mother was the most wicked person. Oh yeah, and later in age, when you better tell me say sana me papa ebo me. But why not no office and papa in papa mama in papa bonini for your partner couldn't help you to be a good parent. What mean tell they are praying. In fact, there are some men who cannot even discipline their own children.
Yeah.
Everyone came to me, she was crying. One moon the buy idea what papa na friend man don't marry your mother. Son what here? Oh yes. And you crying enough listen mama in papa bonini with your no. So you see that thing what was sent to church, you didn't come up. I remember before I married, that was one of them because me fear. I grew up with my grandma, but I saw my friends who won't say na nini ebi penyin no, nini ateto aya ade no, na ebi wabono no, ni mama be ko musa hwe oba bu penyin no. I will keto nani. And to going up you see some most and chrome your first one, or money not to mu omo. I saw say this demonic and this can never happen in my marriage. So you know what? My wife already dancing. She says, "I was saying, Jimmy, someone of wisdom. It can never. Me but first, but to me, sir, can you do channel puno? Now only this. Well, bunny we know a wrong crown and then you 20 and a crown when any friend cross them. Let's not be say never saw but see a penny wa crown any. You want to be
we need to also have conversation on firstborns.
What does here? Because your authority also. But in any case, most of these children are more hours than us. Close to me, yeah, more authority, you know. And so you create a responsibility and authority. How? Because make sure so only any other to me no. Only the man may build leadership through most of leadership ability to influence people to do the right thing. It may banner for either form. Now, as soon as I want to say now, say 21 say now, may but 22 a meter by 5. Because you should have the ability to influence him or her to do the right thing.
Yes.
And I'm not just giving the power, say, or you be able to I'm also giving the power, so you are correct.
Do the right thing.
Yes, and the punishment also. You need to create a system in the home, say, and to number parents that bring crying, you know, or feel some mammy, me period, and say, in fact, you're so dangerous. Yes. I call it demons, you build your fear. Utia ye by the time my back ye no akai say ye shano na won pemasem wo ye parent na ma baby nya just won pemasem and we ye take ye nhwe ye normal ye mu be ye ni anje ho we are equally doing to our children today. So this conversation must go on. Me wife me no me man tell me wife into me what me my yard na me wife obu ma me jam me class say oh jai wo mo me creating pressure around can say the wife ye me
eja we dey fa che me say me twa wa no financial parenting say na be ya because ye bre ne ya so
yeah then that's shared with education
and the bonus one nso so
yeah, and the family and friends
and so finances
so those are
parenting
so finances parenting education and family and friends obviously me busha for ba me chana me re pam what conversation did you have about this very important so date you so and you Nimdia na farmer if not dividend any tools to work with. It's all they see is what they watch on TV. When we train and access, going for beach, going for this. And then the only way I did define it will pay boy wait with him appear. Me pay boy didn't go for beach. Me pay boy didn't we need to give powerful tools to the children. So look, growing up, don't just pick anybody. It's important to know that dating is key. These are the knowledge near my worship. What you say? So you count the fifth one. So the sixth one is a period of solving the puzzle of love and submission. A puzzle. Many have become bad wives and bad husbands. Not because they are not good woman and good at you, but the point is you are a husband to the wife. Your cast will be a husband. It's an exclusive duty to only your wife. And your duty as a husband is defined by your wife. So now your wife for exclusive duty to your husband. And everything about your wife is defined. Do you know what the Bible tell you? Wife, submit to your own husband. You are not submitted to every man around there. Which means also to whom man do not pay, any they won't pay. You important submission. Say na me mama, ya mama papa. It's na me be no. And you say less I mean them. One was right pay the any ajo. Me say fantini be entertaining. Say the any 7 hot. Now, make a training, you don't go into marriage to train your partner. And today, and I will train your training. But in marriage, you don't train. 8 million time that be on TA, me worry I cannot cope with it. If I cannot cope with it, then I'm going to be a bad wife. Because I has to be a wife or marking scheme any more. So people around you love you so much, but we marking to open. Anytime God wants to check your status as a wife or show put me your permanent.
Wow.
The same as when you person checking your status as a husband or checking your command. Then I found. So many of us are very bad wives and bad husbands in marriage. So I did the teaching say many married men are not husbands and many married men are not wives. Because so in dating, you are there to check that to see say, can I submit to this man? Can I love this woman? And these two elements.
Me chawa no fache me. Me pesi e kwa chire kakra. There was this time I attended one of your conferences and you defined submission in a very simple way. And I want you to help those who are watching. You can submission doing.
Adia me yes submission. Dientia. Nyankopon define for submission Ephesians chapter 5 no. Was a wife submit your own husband as to the Lord. Undi echere. Limiting doso. Say submission no. Who submit to an officer has an office. Some office it's Nyankopon pepepe. Enti de brewachi. De wo yem onu Nyankopon for pen paper natural. How do you submit as a woman to understand submission? Just take a pen and paper. How do I submit to God? Which I submit through prayer. I submit through giving offering. I submit through reading the word of God. What's saying I will submit to mommy?
Wow.
Question is I submit through prayer. How would you even communicate with your husband?
Yes.
So you go to God and say, Lord, this is my birthday. Today is my birthday. I thank you for adding another year. Oh, can only say no birthday. Meanwhile, no. Watch me make sure some baby or better. And I normally tell people, so you're Christian out in Yamiasia, unless let's prayer insult to God. For you claim God is all knowing. So you go to God in prayer. Do you know what it means?
But he said you should pray with that season.
Aside that, do you know what it means? Prayer is a sign of humility. Because if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, so it does only humility to pray. Because he knows it, but he wants you to humble. So the same way, to show that prayer in marriage is a sign of humility. Meaning, some couldn't say, my birthday a match. To my church mirror, I feel them in Bible say, my birthday, the winners can make a washing machine, communicate it, may bump a tie with it. Now, what you do? So that a true or no more, or no one else say, I feel the wife, they'll say, where you, oh, come, may just say, or bet top washing machine. Need what I do more. And then, Bama now, I'm real limited, no, or just a new remember when I dream. No, oh, who the word me when I mean, no, Bibiano, you still open your mouth and pray to God. Another human any submission, I said, yeah, first submission here. Oh, me know the animal, me cinema, all those elements, yes, submission. It doesn't even find some submission. Submission, yeah, and any must see. The Amamrat say yes, submission. It is nowhere near submission.
Thank you.
So I think that those elements, now you say, at the right age, we'll pick them one by one.
We have to. We have a lot to do on the show. Thank you so much.
And so our for any singles are a show, assemble and I would do 2 Muslim.
Yeah, so I think some years I'm no Bible says so be a see Daniel or you can't check the cost. The same in marriage, etc. You must check the cross. The cross of marriage is spiritual. Or nipa no worry no matik yes your kind or be spiritual head. Nintu kwa de betimi abo. Be ma kwa worry no. Some or ban so worry no betimi sumpa abo kwan. If you understand the cross and you be told wase. Now what check all the elements. Who prefer car e dey 2 kwan for long journey. Now we tell them what's back here, Jesus, and one check who you be here. Just no one that's in our real. So let's pay attention and let's ensure, say, you bear the right thing. Now, you say, the marriage and family counseling course, no. A 2 person join here. Number is 0249 450 772 0249 450 772. Man, friend, my message. Some person join the marriage and family counseling course, no. And I'm on all social media platforms. Apostle Thomas Kusi Appiah, Facebook, TikTok, baby, yeah, sure, any income.
I'm sure, baby.
Thank you. I was here for Apostle Thomas Kusi Appiah. Mide minyana na mame. If we say on kasakeke, concrash and ma no de nyame asem any experiences awanya or say expert in forensic science won no to on abode mu nyansape nyame sem nyame unkonkron na unya 3 year e de mbio na wo hwehwe papa yedaso wa ma ya me ebusuan fam gidi se mo sua bibi me gidi sa no pe mo me na me gidi sa ware bia wawo enyankwa ni awanyinya ye de bidie kakra ni moko kakra ni garlic ni je na gum ene ebeye fresh Wisdom is the application of knowledge. Intinia yesuyen yemomodia na yemfamobra. Yadamwasio, the Thursday's edition of the Max Morning Show has been awesome.